Hello, everyone, and welcome to Tabor Talks. So, I did a video yesterday in response to a video I did last year, July of last year, called. So it's there Friday, you go. July 26th. So this is my new home. New home, excuse me. Joe Rogan knows nothing about music. I did this like the third. I looked into it. The date on that video was July 26, 2019, and I started my channel on July 22nd. So it was literally my fourth day, and I was really kind of just figuring this shit out, you know. And again, basically, I do this live. There's no script. Tabor Talk. That's where I got the name. Turned it on. I didn't even have an intro or an outro. That little intro you see in this video, I didn't have that, and I listened to a Joe Rogan podcast, and Joe was talking about, just to give you in a nutshell what this was all about. Joe, I don't even remember who the guest was, but he was talking about music, and Joe has said this a million times. He talks about Gary Clark Jr. and he's like, Gary Clark Jr. It's like he has his own distinct sound. It's so weird. Like when Gary Clark Jr. plays something, you know it's Gary Clark Jr., right? He has a distinct signature sound. That's a very dumb thing to say. It's okay that he said it, but if you're a musician, it's stupid. Like every guitar player or musician has his own signature sound, or should, if you're accomplished, right? In fact, this book here, big fat book, there are 573 lists here of guitar players, guitar heroes. They all have their own signature sound. So you have 200 that are focused here, and then you have some people who are not so famous, right? So I responded yesterday. I go, this is bullshit. Like you're giving, like the hate I got. I mean, like 900 people. Look, 81 thumbs down. The comments are, you suck. What do you mean? You don't know what you're talking about. Of course, there's only, and then one guy said there are only 4 people who have a signature sound, like I guess Beck and Hendrix and Clapton, Van Halen, whatever. Yeah, but that's not true. It's obviously not true at all. And like these people, some of these people are saying, I've been playing guitar for 20 years. Joe's exactly right. You know, only 3 people have their signature sound. Go ahead, dudes, read the fucking book. There are 573 with signature sound. Hendrix, you know, the guy from Queen, what's his name? Lenny Kravitz, Lenny Kravitz sounds a little like Hendrix, but everybody who's this Gary Moore, it's a stupid thing to say, and it's fine. It really is okay that you said something stupid, that Joe said something to it. But listen, for these people on my 4th day, no less, to fucking viciously attack me and then saying you suck at guitar. I play guitar a little bit here, and I'm not very good. I'm a bedroom guitarist. I don't take it seriously. I've been playing my whole, like off and on. I play like a few minutes a day. I'm not a professional. Like, so that's supposed to hurt me? Like, hey, Mike, you suck at guitar. Like, who are you to say that Joe doesn't know anything about music? It's so fucking dumb. All right, so let me just play a little bit, and then I'm going to talk for a couple more minutes, right? This is from the video. Ready? Very short vid. Again, not to repeat myself, I was posting a daily video. Well, let me get to the part where I talk about Joe. Just for a second, right? You know, it's Gary Clark Jr. I'm like, duh. Every guitar player on the planet has their own signature sound, especially when you reach that level. Right. Jimmy Page has a distinct Jimmy Page sound, and Alex Lifeson has a distinct Alex Lifeson has a distinct Alex Lifeson sound, and Steve Howe and Hendrix and Clapton, every one of them. That's such a stupid thing to say. You think Gary exactly Clark Jr. is the only one? I watched it again. So I did a video in response to that. I said, the truth of the matter is, when I do these videos, it's essentially live. It's not live streaming from YouTube, but I don't watch it. Maybe once I'll watch it and then throw it up, and I never watch it again, even when I get comments. So when I look back and like every day, I'm getting bing, bing comments like, "You're a piece of shit. You suck. What a waste of bandwidth. How dare you say that Joe doesn't know anything about music?" And I go, maybe I should watch this one. Maybe I really fucked up last January. And I watched it. Like I said, it wasn't my best, but it wasn't bad at all. And I was 100% right here. And then I started responding, typing. It was like I was doing it for like an hour. And I go, wait a minute, let me just do a video, and then throw it up on the comment section. And I did, and I got a couple responses to that one. So basically, they're defending Joe, and it's fucking preposterous. Like, listen, people, I want to say this. Joe doesn't need you to defend him, all right? Joe Rogan has the #1 podcast on planet fucking Earth. Do you know how much Joe Rogan makes a year just on podcasting? I'm not talking about UFC commentating and stand-up comedy. $25 to $30 million a year on podcasts. So he doesn't need you to defend him. Joe's feelings aren't hurt. All right? Fucking stupid. And when someone that big, someone with a platform like that, like he had over 1 billion downloads last year, right? Insanity. When someone says something fucking retarded, like Gary Clark Jr. has a distinct sound, it's fucking stupid. And you call him out on it. Like, yes, Gary Clark Jr. does have a distinct sound, but so does 573 other people. It's like he's saying he doesn't know anything. And I said he doesn't know anything about music, and it's fine. Joe will admit he doesn't know anything about music. He said it over and over. I'm not saying he's an asshole. I'm just pointing out that he's wrong. So one guy, oops, I just clicked off here. So one guy had an intelligent comment here, and I even said that it's a fair criticism. Let me just pause this 1 second, because I don't want to have dead time for 2 seconds while I start. And I actually subscribe to his channel. His name is Caleb Moritz. And by the way, all the people who are criticizing me, I go to their channel. They have like 1 subscriber or 2. Like as Joe Rogan says, man, they fucking, big fucking mouth. You suck. Your channel's piece of shit. Like, who the fuck are these people? You know what I mean? I go back. I digress here, but I remember Rob Zombie was on Joe Rogan last year, and he said when he first started out, like all these critics were like, the worst fucking band ever. White Zombie, Rob, like, piece of shit. He's a fucking loser. And then like at the beginning, Rob Zombie was like, oh my God, maybe I'm not a musician. Maybe I should do something else. And then he saw the guy, and it's like this fucking little dweeb, like with glasses and fucking dork ass. It just doesn't play. Like, who the fuck are you? Like Rob Zombie was saying, I was thinking it's like this real smart guy. Was like this cool guy, looked like Lemmy. And it's like a fucking dork. Like, who the fuck are you, asshole? It's like with anything. People who cover sports, like a fighter's a pussy. All right. Same sort of thing. Okay. I digress, as I always do. All right. Let me get into this. This guy, Caleb Moritz, basically said, it's well written, and I appreciate this. He says, my criticism of Joe Rogan. He goes, your air was too full. You both dumped on a widely loved figure, while at the same time being one of those guys who nitpicks other people's knowledge of something that you claim to be some sort of expert in. I think that's a fair criticism. I'm not an expert in it. And I read shit ton of books. I'm just a very average player. I'm a bedroom guitarist. I'm not a musicologist. I'm not an expert. I never watched the video. I never said I was an expert. I don't even know how to read music. I read tab, and that's all you need is tab. I'm not going to get into that. But I know enough about music to say that this guy's a distinct sound. All right, but it's fair enough. Okay, nitpicking. Like Joe Rogan said something fucking very stupid. All right. And he goes, what makes it even worse is that you agree with this assessment that certain guitarists have their own sound, yet still criticized him because he didn't make a more profound comment on music. That's fucking wrong. He made a stupid comment. He said Gary Clark Jr. has a distinct sound. It's fucking dumb. And then he went on to say Here's the thing with Joe Rogan. The reason I called it the Joe Rogan Experience was because of Jimi Hendrix. Like, dude, you know nothing about fucking music. That's stupid. You should have called your channel on stuff that you do know, like mixed martial arts or fight, something like that. You're an expert in mixed martial arts. You're not an expert in music. Don't call your channel the Joe Rogan Experience. Sounds like he's fucking shallow and he's a phony. And Joe's not. I love the guy. All right, I'm not going to read the whole thing. But I said, fine. I even subscribe to this guy's channel. I go, yeah, whatever. I mean, that's okay. But the other ones, like, you suck, and they're calling me old, you fucking boomer, you're a fucking piece of shit. Like, what the fuck? All right. On that note, that's enough with this Joe Rogan knows nothing about music. Good friends, good books, and a sleepy conscience. Peace, man. Peace, love, and understanding.